Guys, so this is the 10th episode, and this one will be about the lie of spirituality. Spirituality, enlightenment, God. What is all of this? And the different lies that are told to you. Let's play with flute some first. What is spirituality? Let's start with the word itself, right? Related to spirits. Spirituality means like something related to spirits, right? Or spirit. But then that word is kind of like doesn't cover it. Like spirit word doesn't cover what actually it is. Because spirits, if you translate, like even in Hindi, if you translate, it's like ghost. So ghosts are spirits. Let me tell you everything like from zero. Lot of people, I think you must have heard now, if somebody who is interested in spirituality, they must have heard of like a lot of people mention this word conditioning, right? So I have all of these radios are actually targeted at that conditioning only. So I targeted your conditioning of who you perceived as father and mother based on what is told to you. And then they are like character of father and mother. Then your conditioning of like just looking at life in terms of binary, like male and female. Then your conditioning of science, which is like the what you say, the most fashionable conditioning that people use these days. Like, yes, I'm a scientist, no? So there are so many conditioning that happens. So a lot of what you think is what life is comes as a sum of all of it. So the limits of your body are also somewhere told to you, okay, this is what it can happen, this is what cannot happen. You have never tried it. So you are just relying on someone else's knowledge and then you don't try. It's like, let's say, if a bird is raised, right? And from childhood, the bird is told, right, you cannot fly. You cannot fly, you cannot fly. All the education that is given is like, you cannot fly. But if the bird actually just goes and jumps, it will fly because it's a bird. There is a natural nature of it. You understand? It's like the definition of bird itself means like a species we can fly. Basically, the potential of humankind is trapped in these constraints, which are actually not the real constraint of your existence, but they are either like conceptual or like story information. So it's like Like, don't treat your mother like this. Very conceptual information. This is how the bond of teacher and student should be. So basically, you are conditioned to act in a certain way. You know, you are molded in that. And anybody who has experienced or who has traveled in the world and experienced actually like different cultures, they will understand this. Like, because every mold is different. Every mold is different. There are a lot of things which you think or which you thought were like impossible before meeting these guys. They were like, oh, is this possible? Like, did like the Western people knew like something like yoga was possible before they actually met? They were like, okay, oh my god, you can put your like leg like this and this and this also. So they never knew that there is a potential. How else should I give it? Like, okay, no, I need to find some good example. It's like this is who you think you are, and most of it is memory driven. It's like whatever you are memorized, what life is. Basically, your life is the entire sum of your memory. You're like, okay, I memorized this book, science book, so this is how life is. I memorized this spiritual book, so this is how life is. All theoretical knowledge in a sense. You understand? So you understood theoretically how your heart is beating. So my iPhone is having problem with the storage actually. So I think I will figure it out today. Remove some of this stuff. So let's start from where we left off. So we have kind of like understood the concept is like a lot of what is theoretically told to you in terms of like mostly mental concepts, books, right? There is much more potential than that. So now, how much is lied to you? How would you decide? So the only way for you to decide is actually the practical way of it. Do you understand? Because even if you kind of shift from one person to another, what if the another is also lying? So you're like, okay, as a person who is not exposed to yoga, let's say, at all, some island nation I am, and then I see, okay, oh my god, like so much is possible with the human body, so much flexibility is possible, right? But then, what if even it is there's something more which is possible? How would you know that? So the best way is actually not to fall in any kind of systematic practice of telling you how to see life, how to think, what is possible, what is not possible, and who gives the certificate of like enlightenment, right? Oh, we officially recognize this person as saint, or this person was enlightened. What is all of this? Who are these people to give certificates? Are they enlightened? Just like, putting some kind of a list. Okay, this is done, this is take, this is this. Who has decided all of this? All of this is rubbish. Like, or you eating like onions and garlic, you are eating non-veg, or you are doing this, you are doing that. They have mixed up, they have to confuse you. All of this is, remove all of this. Because everything in nature is a possibility. Everything that is natural is a possibility. But then you're like, no, this possibility is wrong, this possibility is right. What is that? Just because you don't understand the thing, you cannot just blame it like that. So what actually is spirituality? Or let's say, I again told you in this beginning only, this word is stupid. Spirituality, like stupid word is made. So basically what is hinting towards, right? A better existence of or a full existence of a human being, right? So if a human being can be as flexible as a yogic, what else is possible? Can I be even more flexible? Can I try even a lot of different things, right? Breaking free from the conditioning of the books that you are forced into, which you had no choice. Like a 4 or 5 year kid, he is not deciding the syllabus of the school he is going to, right? Somebody else decided what is good for you and gave it to you. Till the time you are like good enough to understand, till the time you are already conditioned. So you are gone. This episode, I think this topic will be slightly abstract in nature, because I'm trying to cover it as a whole and not like, follow some certain like popular names and like that. I think that clarifies spirituality side well. I wanted to, we actually can do a separate episode about like God, maybe one of the next ones, right? Okay, guys, and I will see you in the next video.
Real is rising again. This is not just a channel, it is truth revolution. To manifest a new world rooted in the truth of existence. Join Kalki World YouTube channel. Volunteer, explore, donate at Shri Foundation. Together we awaken Dharma.